Good morning, investors. Welcome to the 29th September 2014 market review. The trade for the day is called SPAR. The code is SPP. Last traded price was 123 Rand and 11 cents. The action is to buy long. The objective is buy low to a high level. Entry level is 123.18. It's on the dotted blue line here. And your target will be 132 Rand and 50 cents. Stop loss to be used is 120 Rand and 14 cents. Open trades at this moment is Vodacom, and the date of this open trade started on the 26th of September. Looking at your top 40 index on the JSE, this is the top 40 shares, the blue line. Index movement is still trading under the 5-day moving average as well as the 20-day moving average. Looking at the following, very important to follow, will be called the Dow Jones Industrials. Friday, they've closed plus minus 167 points positive, so they bounced here upwards to the green line on a level of 17,113 points. Currently, they're about 50 points negative for their opening late afternoon, so we expect a bit of a downside in the markets due to Hong Kong. They've got a big rally on, and their markets in Asia is also down, and they've got public holidays this week as well, the 1st and the 2nd of October for the markets to be closed. So there's a lot of action currently happening there on the fundamental sides. As you can see on the Dow Jones, a lot of support on 17,065 came down, tested this almost this level of 16,926, and it went higher, and this is now in the sideways pattern. Looking at the J200, that's the top 40 shares on the JSE, they went up here with a channel downwards, broke the level of 45,374, and the next support level is close to the level of 44,317 coming down. So we need to see if we could come a bit down today as well, an early trade, but let's monitor it here at 8:30 what the Alt C40 will do. Looking at your retailers, Shoprite also came down, tested this low close to the 136.56, started to bounce up, currently trading at 139.97. But still, if you call up your Bollinger Bands, still in a downward cycle between the green and the purple line at this moment. Looking at Woolies, also lost a lot of value. Still trading between the purple and the green line downwards, and got support here at 68.28, and the share is currently trading at 68.48 at this moment. Looking at Mr. Price, also lost a bit of value, but got a lot of support here on 204.06 in the short term. So it came down, broke the green line of the Bollinger Bands, now currently trading here at this lows. So the big question here, will you break the 207 level and go higher, or will you break the 204 level and go physically lower back to the 194, currently trading at 206.75. Looking at your telecommunications, MTN, leg, shoulder, head, shoulder. Now we need to confirm if it's going to break this 23.84 level on MTN. Now currently trading at 241, current low is 238. Big question is, can you break 243 and go higher, or break to 238 and go to the low of expectation on the Fibonacci's of 61.8% of a price of 233 Rand. Vodacom, still in a bit of a sideways pattern here, as you can see. Not a lot of movement, trading between the green and the purple. Lows 126 and the current high is 130. But as you can see, there's a bit of a downward cycle happening here. And I'm going to draw it up so you can basically just see this. The big question is, can you break this 251 level and go higher, or are you going to continue in the small downward cycle here? Looking at the banking shares, Barclays Bank lost a lot of value, came down, high, low, higher, lower, and here's a low level as well, testing this previous lows here, currently trading at 155. For this one to actually break better and go higher, it needs to trade above the 157 levels, but still trading between the green and the purple line. Expectation of next low could be closer to the 150 if the markets continue to go down. Same with Standard Bank. Standard Bank still trading in the downward pattern here between the green and the purple lines, getting a huge support here on the 61.8% on the Fibonacci's, and that level of low is 132 and currently testing it. At any time for breaks it, you need to go and follow these next lows of 126, 127, and just underneath here by 121 if this channel still want to go down. Imperial is still trading between the Bollinger Bands, between the green and the purple, going further down. Next expectation low could be close to 160, and the share is trading at 169. Now, this share has still got potential to test its previous levels here, as you can see. And the big question is, if you break it, where's your next low? Close to the 160 in the downward channel. So, quite a volatile market. Please view your earnings results for October for the companies, as well as your dividend yield payments on companies for October, and track the US markets very closely with the European markets expectations. Today, the European markets are going to open a bit lower this morning as well. Enjoy your trading.